What's up, everybody? Joneser here, and this is Mo2 Joneser. Yeah, here on the channel, we do everything Masters of the Universe. As you can see, I have reorganized and redecorated my setup. I've got an exciting video for you here today. We're going to dig into ZODAC, but also in honor of our fallen nerdy comrade, Kevin Conroy, who has voiced the voice of Merman. We are going to throw in Merman. So this is going to be an extra special episode here. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy.
Let's do this.
All right, sad news here in the nerd community here. Our beloved voice actor for animation, Kevin Conroy, had passed away, I believe, on the 10th of November. I did not hear to the circumstances of why. He was 66 years old. He had lended his voice talents to do Merman from the Masters of the Universe Revelation show. He also did Hordak from the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI show. And you may have heard of another character that he was famous for doing. Anyways, we will be missing Kevin very much. He was a big part of my childhood, and I have lots of great memories listening to his voice. In fact, I cannot read a Batman comic book without hearing Kevin's voice in my head. So fly high, Kevin. Rest in peace. So anyways, we're going to get into ZODAC here. ZODAC is one of my favorite Masters of the Universe characters. He's a bit of an oddball character for Masters of the Universe because Masters of the Universe is mostly sword and sorcery, and ZODAC seems like he comes right out of Star Wars. I mean, he's got his blaster gun and his space helmet and space armor. ZODAC was played off as a evil character at first, and you can see on some of the packaging art we have him as an evil character, and then later they played him out as neutral, and in the Filmation cartoon he seems to lean towards good. So let's get into ZODAC and we will open him up. All right, here's our twofer for today, and we will start off with ZODAC here from the new Eternia ZODAC. This is him in the box. He is looking great. Looks like he comes with a couple extra hands, a staff weapon, and his iconic gun. We got the 40th anniversary sticker there, and he looks just about like classic ZODAC would look. We'll compare him to a vintage one and to the Origins one later. Flipping the package to the side here, we've got a great looking artwork of ZODAC looking all cosmic enforcery as he should. And then here on the back side, we've got him, in battle pose with some of the cross-sell. I did pick up Katra out of that cross-sell, and I passed on the CGI version of the Masterverse characters. They didn't appeal to me. And there's got a neat little tidbit about ZODAC here, and as being a cosmic enforcer and the keeper of neutral balance between good and evil. Now, I never really liked that concept, as I thought, pick a side. If the evil is about to win, I must be good. Or if good is about to win, I will be evil. And it's like, come on, dude. I always thought that was lame and a bit of a cop-out. So anyway, we'll stick him to the side for the moment here, and we will get to Merman. And this is the Netflix version of Merman here that the late Kevin Conroy had voiced. Really wasn't a fan of this design of Merman. I guess I didn't like the missing eye and the battle scars and stuff. But, I mean, I guess if he's going to be a sea enemy, he kind of looks a little piratey with the missing eye, so I guess that kind of works for him. Flipping it to the side here, we've got Merman again in a little more of a close-up look of him. And then on the back, here he is in all his glory, busting out of the sea. We've already opened all the other characters in this cross sell a while ago, so we've just got Merman here to go. He's been kind of sitting on the sideline for me for a while. I mean, I always felt this character was kind of basic. I mean, he just looks, here he is with no armor. He's got a couple weapons and some extra hands, but I really didn't like this version of Merman. And, it would have been nice if like the Beastman version for New Eternia, where they had the two options and you could give them both looks, or Triclops and Trapjaw had that as well. And we're just kind of pigeonholed into this version of Merman, which I didn't really care for. And I did hear that they're going to do a New Eternia Merman, and that one I'll probably be a little more excited for. But that's not really the reason why I did this Merman today. It was one to honor Kevin Conroy, and it was also to double up. I'm behind on a lot of these Origins figures, and we need to start opening them 2 at a time or more for me to even begin to hope to catch up. But as far as the Kevin Conroy and Merman and his voice portrayal, it wasn't my favorite character that Kevin Conroy had done. Of course, Batman is kind of hard to top. I mean, he did Batman in about a zillion animations, the most iconic old school animation, and in the video games. So Kevin, you rocked it at Batman, but this Merman, if I'm being honest, wasn't my favorite. But anyways, enough of all that jazz. Let's get these guys out of the boxes. Well, okay, we're going to start here with Merman because I think he's kind of more basic and there's not as much to him as the ZODAC figure. Like I said, no armor, which is disappointing. No alternate head, which is also disappointing. But we did get a bunch of hands and 2 weapons. These other hands are webbed. So you have like the webbed claw hands, which are kind of neat. Sword is pretty cool. And then you got the fist options and this little stick, and I mean, that's pretty much what there is to him. He's Merman. Oop. And we'll get some other mermen out there to kind of compare. Here is a vintage Merman. Whereas you can see this is more the look that I would prefer, with some armor and a corncob sword there. Yeah! That's the Merman that I know and love. And then here's a Origins one. A little bit of a different look. Kind of a little more maybe reminiscent of the mini comics, which is a cool option for him. One thing I'm curious for, and I'm going to see if this armor will fit on him, and if it does, that might give me some display options here, as I really just don't care for the look of the Merman in this way. But like I said, there's going to be a New Eternia version here that's going to come out, and maybe that will be more the Merman that I would like. So just about ready here. Oh, all right, we've got the Origins armor off. Let's see if we can put it on this one, maybe make him look a little better. I think he looks better already. Let me just strap his little straps. Oh, bear with me, folks. This might be actually kind of cool. Well, good news is it kind of sort of works. Except he's got kind of like the belly t-shirt thing going on. So I don't know. Well, I guess this one's got the little belt. Yeah, hold on a second. Maybe we can fix that. I didn't realize the belt on this comes off too. So if we stick that in there too, maybe Can you improve this some? Nah. It doesn't really connect around at his waist. And it just kind of looks worse. So, I guess we're hoping for the new Eternia Merman to have some armor and more of the classic look. Or at least I am. But anyways, this is the Merman. And we did him, one, to get him out of the way because he's piling up. And most importantly, to pay homage to our dearly departed friend, Kevin Conroy. You know, the sea never forgets. And neither does the Merman. Rest in peace, Kevin. Well, I'm a little disappointed. In fact, I'm a little peeved. This ZODAC looks awesome, of course. You know, he's got the little holster deal like he should, and he looks awesome. He's got his little space weapon. Good. Can anybody see anything that's missing? He was supposed to come with 2 pieces of shoulder armor that attach here, and mine doesn't have them. It wasn't in the package, and I looked all over, and it's not lost in the box, and it just didn't have them. So I had to go back and look at the pictures I took of him before I opened them out of the box, and sure enough, he's supposed to have them on, and he sure doesn't have them on, and so I'm going to have to be getting a hold of Mattel and saying, hey, my character, my toy, is missing a couple pieces. You know, I purchased this from Big Bad Toy Store, so I wonder if they're the ones I should be getting a hold of. But, well, anyway, we're going to make do with what we got. So, we've got these pieces and the extra fists, you know, that he came with. But, yeah, the gun fits into the holster nicely. So, we'll pull that out and work with what we got. And fits in his hand, sort of. And, wow, it's really loose in there. God, mine is just... I'm not happy about this at all. Well, there it is. Or I guess there it went. And if we try to put these sticks in his hands, it's just like his hand doesn't hold it. Well, this one will. That one won't grip anything. So, I don't know. There you go. So, yeah, I'm a little disappointed at the incompletedness of my toy. And, because you're supposed to be able to hook those armor pieces on to his shoulders. And then these things would slide in there and mount on him like that. But I can't do it because mine didn't come with the piece. Pieces, I should say. So that's a little irritating and a little disappointing, I'm gonna have to say. But again, making the best of this. Here is a vintage ZODAC from my collection, which you can see, you know, he has the right look about him. You know, I guess the vintage one didn't have those shoulder pieces or those sticks, so I guess that's cool. But it's like, you know, I want my toy to be complete with what it's supposed to come with, and it sure isn't. And here is a Origins ZODAC, which can actually hold his gun. And, you know, he's got the brighter colors and he looks pretty cool. So, yeah, kind of took the wind out of my sails there. You know, I mean, would have been nice to have a completed toy, but anyways, there it is. Well, all right, that completes our video on ZODAC and Merman. I'm still a little disappointed that my ZODAC was not completed. I guess we're going to see how Mattel's quality control is, or Big Bad Toy Store is, or who's going to try to make this right. We hung Merman up on the pegboard, you know, as he had all his bits. And yeah, I really like the way this pegboard looks. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments. If you do like Masters of the Universe type videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. So going forward, I'm going to be doubling up some to try to catch up. This is all of the Masters of the Universe things in front of me that I've yet to do. So Return ZODAC, The next video will probably be Rattler and Attorney and Goddess. I figured double them up, the snake motif there. And then after that, we're going to get into some Cat Scratch Fever. We'll do an Origins and a Masterverse with Masterverse Catra and Terror Claws Skeletor, which will be awesome. Then going forward, we're going to get to Spikor, whom I've had a long time, and Battle Armor He-Man, which that will be great. Then we're looking at Stinkor and Andra, whom again, I've been holding on to those for way too long. And finally, we're going to do a threefer where we've got Masterverse Jitsu, Masterverse Fisto, and an Origins Jitsu, which again I've been holding on to for way too long. And so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos and I'm caught up. That is, if I don't buy anything else. Jones are out.